The first should be last. Hello everyone, today we are in the 25th Sunday of Ordinary Time, and we are going to be speaking specifically about the Gospel of Mark, the chapter 9 verses 30 to 37. Here we have Jesus with his disciples who are currently leaving Galilee. As they're leaving Galilee, Jesus is teaching them about different things and discipling to them. And he ends up telling them that the Son of God, so himself, is going to be handed over and then crucified and then rise on the third day. Now, this is the second time Jesus tells the disciples this, but once again, the Jesus are confused, as they always are. And because they don't understand and they're confused, they don't ask anything. They just continue and go on along. Now we're entering Capernaum, and Jesus overhears the disciples arguing about something. So he asks them, hey, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys arguing about? And they all end up being silent. And why are they silent? They're silent because they were arguing about who was the greatest among all of them. Now Jesus, being Jesus, goes, all right, well, whoever wants to be first must be last of all and servant of all. And after he says this to them, the disciples are still kind of like, what do you mean? So Jesus ends up grabbing a child and holds the child and goes, whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me. But whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me. So basically, Jesus here is trying to teach us how to be humble and how to be a servant to all. Jesus is very big here about wanting to make sure that we put others before we put ourselves in this. So let's think about a time now that you were probably involved in a group project or a group of activity at work or something, and you got frustrated with everyone around you because no one was listening to each other. Everyone's like, I'm better at this and you're not that good at this, or I'm better at this and you're not good. And there was just constant conflict between each one of you guys. But then you end up realizing hey, this isn't going to get us anywhere. It's going to give us a bad report. It's going to give us a bad grade. It's going to give us something not worth our time. So instead, the person ends up taking charge and being like, hey, what is your gift and what is your talent? And then you focus on their gift and their talent. You go, okay, now you're going to do that. And then you focus on the other person's gift and talent and the other person's gift and talent. And you end up realizing everyone has a gift and talent. No one is better than anyone else. And so you end up humbling yourself and you go, okay, I'm going to serve you. Whatever I need to do to serve you and make sure that you feel good, I'm going to do that. And that's basically what Jesus is doing throughout this whole entire passage. He's just telling us be humble and be a servant, because the first shall be last instead of the last being first. Thank you all.